Yo, let's get into it. We can go live. Fuck that. Cause at the end of the day, bitch, ain't none of this shit start happening till my daddy allegedly passed. So I'm about to go live and talk about this shit. I'm gonna see who gonna come on the live, share the live, and let's talk about it. Share the live. Houses by my motherfuckers. I mean, I'm just one person. I can't live in all these motherfucking houses my motherfucking self. And that's a fact. So once once the people get up in here, like I said, that's when I'm gonna talk about it. Because at the end of the day, it's like everybody want a piece of the pie, but there ain't nobody blood. Where your DNA test? I don't need no DNA test. I was side by side with my motherfucking daddy. I don't need that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? And I wouldn't give a fuck, nigga. I fought. I had to fight many, many people way before it was anything to do with motherfucking money. You understand me? So now you got all these ever since he passed or whatever. I got all these little places that I lived when I was younger. You got bitches who try to put their kids on my daddy. My daddy know them ain't these motherfucking kids. Cause back in the day, it was a little shit going on with these hoes. They used to try to do fake. When he went to jail, I started going through a lot of shit. And then I ended up on the streets because I was like a runaway or whatever. And sometimes it was worse than others. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I was up, sometimes I was down. You feel me? But like in the beginning of everything, that's when I was kind of down. So when I was kind of down or whatever, that's when people wanted to try. Oh, the bitches used to fuck with my daddy. My daddy used to be like, okay, look out for her, whatever. Woo woo woo. And they would do stupid ass shit. You feel me? So it was this one female who place I was staying in, right? And she had a son who will remain nameless because I don't want people getting out in my motherfucking business. But yo, she had a son, and them bitches was taking swabbing my DNA, put it under their kid's name. It's two specific people that did it, right? So at the end of the day, when they did that shit, the DNA test came up that these two male children were my daddy's kid, right? And you know what I'm saying? Boom. After that, kids been born, grandkids, we still embrace people or whatever. But you can never shit on me. Don't ever try to shit on me, bitch. Don't you never ever in your life try to shit on me behind nothing. And as far as the commentary, I'm not gonna repost it for people to watch it. I'm not gonna repost it. Hold on, let me put my earphones on. Yeah, I'm not gonna repost this shit, but at the end of the day, if you want to catch my lives, if y'all want to talk about it, we can talk about it. Cause at this point, it's like getting too out of hand and too crazy. You got damn near all these bitches. Nigga, I done shot at people. I done shot people. And this is known because you know who fuck my daddy is. So this shit has been televised, publicized. Niggas got kicked, skits, all kind of shit that they done recorded me doing. Nigga, I had to fight. It seemed like I had to fight the whole world at one point in time. You feel me? So at the end of the day, please know I might be daughter of a real legend, but I am legend too. And I'm not playing with these suck ass niggas and these bitches. You got niggas coming over here, they fucking me, they like, oh well you're not a Martinez and this, that, and the third. But the information that everybody stole when I was a little girl was already the information that I ended up with. I guess after we had ended up in protected custody. But you know me, I ain't no protected custody ass bitch. I be outside. You feel me? I don't. And motherfuckers try to misplace me, displace me, change my image, change my identity. You know, say I'm doing this, say I'm doing that, just to try to make me look bad, and I didn't care. Do what you gotta do, and then stab my face. At the end of the day, that's just the whole thing. Do what you gotta do and stab my face. Don't you ever in your motherfucking life try to hold me and condemn or try to condemn me just so you can have me in flesh and body and blood, because my blood is what count. You know how people eat the blood of, I mean the body of Jesus and drink the blood of Jesus. That's how I feel sometimes. Like, you need my body, you need my blood, you want the pieces of me just so you can live out your fucking lie. You understand me? Because me, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I can be by my motherfucking self. For each and every nigga that done came through, for each and every man, these is niggas that I done bust they whole shit up. I done shot at them. I done stabbed them. I got kids from them, and they ended up in my daddy custody. You see what I'm saying? People just don't understand. They don't realize that I am up to date, bitch. I am aware. I am motherfucking alive, and I am fucking here, and I'm the same bitch, and I will bust somebody's shit wide open. I swear to God I will. So while they coming over here and they talking about, well, you ain't no more, what underneath their breath, they not even saying shit out loud, because you already know if you say anything out loud to me, bitches up in the stuck, and you gonna have to explain to me what the fuck you saying. And these is whole men. These are the same niggas I grew up with when I was going through what I was going through. You see what I'm saying? So I left, and not all of a sudden, well, he came up ghost. I thought he was dead a long time ago. That's why I was never, I wasn't nowhere to be found, nigga. I was doing me. But everywhere I go, because of who my father is, like I said, they be trying to hold me and condemn. It's somebody trying to beat me. It's another bitch trying to say she my motherfucking daddy's daughter. It's a bitch trying to, it's some niggas trying to talk about that they his son, trying to say that another nigga is my daddy. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on, and only reason why I'm talking about it is because, like, in the middle of, in the heat of the moment, I be laying up in this bitch and I be spazzing. Like, how many motherfucking houses I done went through, and how many of these bitch ass niggas, same bitch ass niggas, we go around the circus and y'all pop back up, and then y'all try to do me how I did you. But it ain't no way in hell that I did you even remotely as bad as you done me. Because what? I send people to check on people. Nigga, I'm your case manager, bitch. I'm gonna help you get housing. Run me your information. Send me your motherfucking resume. I'm a specialist. I will help you. I will help you get on your feet just like I got on my motherfucking feet. I got a whole non-profit organization standing behind me, and they waiting day to day for me to help somebody. I got people who have completed the program. You feel me? I'm not no motherfucking bad person, but what's mine is mine, and you will not think that I'm going to go do the program all over again. And that's why every time we go around the motherfucking circus, they end up on the outside looking in, wondering why they can't be up in here and, oh, that was my shit, that was my shit. It was never your shit, bitch. It was never they shit for them to be in it. It's not theirs. And whose is it? And it's mine. And they keep putting me here because now that my motherfucking father passed, my caretaker passed, my auntie passed. You know what I'm saying? My whole, I'm like my daddy was. I don't got nobody no more. I'm all by myself, but I ain't gonna be sad. Cause I got a heart of a motherfucking tiger, bitch. I'm not playing with these niggas, and I'm not playing with these bitches neither. At the end of the day, I said what the fuck I said. So when anybody and their mama got anything, cause I be asking them straight up like, okay, oh, what about this person? What about that person? No, fuck them. Why they don't approach me? Cause I'm his daughter for real. I'm his firstborn. I don't give a fuck about the color of my skin. I might be a little darker than everybody. But when I walk through motherfucking Harlem, even darker than my father, like I think I'm darker than my daddy. And my daddy said, asked me like, I said, shit. When you at home, when you at home, you dark. But then when you go to jail, you come out looking like a fucking white man. And when I go to jail, I don't never come outside. I don't never come out looking like no white person. I don't know if he be in a bing. I don't know what be. And then when I say white person, I mean lighter, brighter than me, and like lighter than. And he be real, real light. There's just that. And then I guess and that's just like anybody when they get out and they be pale, and then once they get in the street, they melanin take over. But at the end of the day, man, they better get the fuck on. I swear to God, they better get the fuck on. They come up in here, man. I'm telling you, I live my life so peaceful. When my energy is over flooding in my house and it's just me, my house is so beautiful. It's always clean. And these niggas that when push came to shove, why the fuck y'all ain't go where they said to go and get y'all motherfucking money? Cause guess what? I ain't gotta go nowhere and get no motherfucking money. I ain't gotta go nowhere to be proven on nothing. I made sure that I was gonna be taken care of. I'd take my dad and grab him by his ear and drag him. Like I said, I'm the firstborn. I grew up with him, like I was his sister. I grew up with him like I was his friend. We talked. He cried to me, and I watched him. I watched my daddy cry. Like, the fuck is you think this is? And then, and I don't give a fuck how busy. Nobody, no, bitch, everybody named mama can get busy. You feel me? Y'all get busy with this apple martinez shit. Get yourself fucked up. They can talk under their breath because they're gonna be talking under their breath for a long time. If you know, if you only knew the type of shit that I have affiliated with me because of who I am and because how my daddy loved me, bitch, then you would know that, like, I'm straight. I'm straight, nigga. Niggas escort me places. Okay, do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want that? And I let it be known when I first got back to New York. Anybody that's in anything that belonged to me and they ain't pay no rent, put them out and let me pick what I want. You feel me? Yeah, let me do a walkthrough and pick what the fuck I want. What I chose 2 little spots. And these niggas still running in and out these spots and I don't give a fuck about it. And every time I go somewhere, it's somewhere where I already been. You feel me? And they wonder why, and they just me. I say, yeah, I could live here too. That's my dollhouse. This mine, that's mine. All I was still in these motherfucking houses. Like, bitch, my shit ain't going nowhere. And when they move in that bitch, they gonna move in that bitch with my stuff in there. Cause them the same niggas that I grew up with, and them the same motherfuckers who DNA did not pan out. Like, they not kin. They not kin at all. And they gonna look at me and tell me who the fuck I am. Don't worry about who the fuck I am, bitch. Cause guess what? My name on a whole lot of shit. My name. My name. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never, ever, at the end of the day, yeah, I go get a 9 to 5. I go and I work a little bit. And the same thing, that when they say why I didn't go to the Social Security office or why I didn't go wherever I was supposed, where all of the kids were supposed to go to get money for Alpo, because I don't have to go no motherfucking well. Bitches said the motherfucking stone, bitch, on me. Everybody else can go. That's for them. That's for them, not me. And guess what? I'm still sitting up in shit, and this nigga gonna come around me and say under my breath, under his breath, you ain't no more teenage. But bitch, why you ain't say it loud enough so I can let you know? Bitch, it don't matter. You don't know who the fuck I am. Cause mind you, like I said, I grew up with him. I grew up with him. I'm his firstborn, his real child. So therefore, bitch, I have no tears to cry. I have nothing to worry about when it comes to whether I'm going to be taken care of or not, or whether I'm going to be. When I be out there on them streets, All motherfuckers be saying like, yo, man, you look just like your daddy. Huh, here goes some money. Yo, I like how you doing shit. You just like your daddy. You don't smoke, you don't do this, you don't do that. Bam, you on these streets. Yo, I like how you running this shit. Here you go, baby. Boom, boom, boom. I get money for nothing. So, at the end of the day, when like I say, when push comes to shove, I ain't gotta worry about being outside eating. I got a whole lot of motherfuckers just trying to ride my coattail like for show. This ain't no motherfucking show. This ain't no motherfucking game to me. And I'm the one who really lost, because if anybody else was mourning, or if anybody else felt like they had lost a loved one, then of our people to come for, it wouldn't be me. Cause bitch, I am I'm his baby girl. You understand me? I'm the one he always made that I had what the fuck I needed. And he was right there the whole time as long as he could be. Even when I tried to get emancipated, I tried to divorce my whole family. And they was like, well shit, if you divorce your mama, you gotta divorce him. And I'm like, why? And then I'm like, if I can't have him, and if it's stipulations that I gotta be around my, only way I gotta be around my daddy is I gotta be around them, then bitch, I take my chances in the streets with the wolves, nigga. I take my chances in the jungle, nigga. I was gonna go up against everything, bitch. I went up against everything. You feel me? By my motherfucking self. So therefore, even when he passed and they was looking for his kids, you understand me? Or even when anything happened to him and they were looking for any relatives, trust me, I wasn't trying to be found. I didn't give a fuck to be found. You wanna know why? Because my whole life I've been out here on these streets by myself. I've been getting money by myself, nigga. He did what the fuck he did. He caused separation between me and him. I don't give a fuck who else he separated himself from. But once he caused separation from me and him, and then that put me in a dark place to where like the only person on this earth that I love, you see what I'm saying? And on my love, my daddy is the only person on this earth that I love. I will never love another person like I love my daddy. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you why. Because when I was a little girl and I was staying in Grant, or whenever he had me or whatever, and then, you know, whatever was going on between him and my mother, which I'm telling you, I am so confused about who my mother was, because I was with him. You feel me? And I know that shit is crazy. Like, how do a child don't know? How do a girl on top of that, don't know her mother? Well, I don't know her, but I know my father. Why? Because once my mother and I started when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? Something went on or whatever to where I had to be DNA tested, man. And I chilled with them people, and I was with them people, and I was always around them people. You see what I'm saying? And every time I would say something about, ask a question about where I belong and who am I was confused because this bitch and them kids and that bitch, and I'm the only one that was with him. And he was like, man, don't worry about it. You come with me, cause I know who the fuck you is. You come on. You see what I mean? And the whole time I'm like, okay, I get my shit and I get to go on with him. And I always wanted to go with him. But at one point in time or whatever, it came upon a time to where I couldn't go with him. So I was all alone. It made another, maybe I know my father. Why? Because once my mother and I started when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? Something went on or whatever to where I had to be DNA tested, man. And I chilled with them people, and I was with them people, And I was always around them people. You see what I'm saying? And every time I would say something about, ask a question about where I belong and who am I, and I was confused because this bitch and them kids and that bitch, and I'm the only one that was with him. And he was like, man, don't worry about it. You come with me because you, I know who the fuck you is. You come on. You see what I mean? And the whole time I'm like, okay, I get my shit and I get to go on with him. And I always wanted to go with him. But at some one point in time or whatever, it came upon a time to where I couldn't go with him. So I was all alone. And maybe I'll do another video. I don't know, but I would expect people to come to my live, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be trying to vent or whatever. But if you don't come, that's fine. It's cool.